All right, welcome back to Smoke Rings After Dark. Tonight, we are doing our podcast on confessions. I know that can mean a lot of different things. And FYI for the camera, so we are also Facebook Live tonight. So we're testing it out. I know it might look a little different in the background. Still trying to get the camera angle right. But we are Facebook Live tonight. So if anybody's joining on Facebook, we appreciate it, number one. These usually run about 45 minutes, typically, on our podcast. Go check us out on YouTube. It's Smoke Rings After Dark. Search it on YouTube, and please subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up, and please leave a comment on what you thought about the video and our past videos as well. So, first time Facebook Live tonight. We're going to start here in a few seconds. What are we smoking tonight?
A Cohiba Rubicon.
A Cohiba
Rubicon.
Rubicon.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That's not like an original Cohiba? We didn't get that
No.
out of the country
I
or
don't
anything?
think so.
This was locally.
Yeah.
It's the first time we've had that one before, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And we're drinking what tonight? What do you got?
Same thing as always. Caramel macchiato iced coffee.
Not bad.
Not terrible.
Not bad. I don't hate it. All right. Tonight, we are having a Samuel Smith's organic chocolate stout. Samuel Smith organic chocolate stout made in the UK. So this is supposed to be pretty good. So we're hoping that it is going to be delicious. First time having one of these, but I have a few more, so I hope it's really good.
And on that note, I went to get him a stout, a milk. He likes the milk stout. So I went to get one the other day. I told you about that. I got up to the checkout with a bottle because I didn't know if he was going to like it. So I wasn't going to get a whole box of them.
Right.
And I got up with a bottle. It was $23 for a bottle. I was like, what is it, gold? I was like, what? No. We didn't get a $23 bottle of stout.
It's good.
Is that good?
It's very good. It tastes just like chocolate. It's like
You say that all the time.
this one actually tastes like chocolate, not like the other ones that say they do, but they really don't. This one is really good. That's probably my favorite. Probably so
definitely
far.
do again, huh?
Yeah, I would definitely get these again. Now, Left Hand is the other company that makes that milk stout, and it's a really good one too. But this chocolate flavor from the UK,
Good
Samuel
stuff.
Smith's, you got to go try one of these.
Good.
If you like that kind of stuff. You don't have to. And again, we don't condone any of this on our channels. We're not condoning drinking or smoking or anything like that. This is just what we do on our podcast. That's why it's called Smoke Rings After Dark. This is our time to relax and have conversations about certain topics. That's why you'll see our podcast range from tons of different topics because we cover a lot of different things. Don't want to be one-dimensional. It's not edited.
Our time to relax.
This is what it is. What you see is what you get, right?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
That's what it is. All right. So, confessions is the topic tonight. And what are we confessing?
Pet peeves.
Mm.
Well, and I've thought about this for the last couple of days. We've always said that, like, you're the boy, me, and I'm the girl, you. And there's not really a whole lot of things that you do that really bother me that you can control.
Right.
I mean, snoring, it's annoying. Calling the whales in your sleep is annoying. The sounds, he cannot just be completely quiet. His body won't allow him. He has to be making some sound.
That's true.
It's annoying, but it's not anything he can control. So, like, the only pet peeves that you do that I could come up with was the toilet paper. When you put it on the roll, it comes off the roll this way.
Which way?
This way.
Well, no one knows what this way is.
When you
come
pull
up
it,
or
it
down?
comes over the top.
It doesn't come underneath.
Every person on the planet knows
It's not true.
toilet paper comes over the top. When you go to a nice hotel or a nice establishment, the toilet paper is coming over the top because they fold it into like a little point, so it's nice and pretty. Okay. Not dangling down here.
So the toilet paper roll is not correct?
No.
Okay.
It's not.
Well, leave in the comments. I'm sure people are watching.
They'll all
and they can say, does it go over top or does it go underneath?
It goes over top. It goes over top.
Again, it's just
But that's
different.
the only thing
There's
that
no
you
right
really
or wrong.
do
It's
that
just
annoy
different.
me. that
So that's a
annoys
pet
me.
peeve?
Yeah,
you'd
that's
say?
a pet peeve of mine.
That's it?
I mean, that you do, yeah.
Really?
You don't do a whole lot that annoys me. I mean,
True.
we don't really try to annoy each other.
Well, I got a pretty big list.
No, well, you can suck it.
I made a pretty good list tonight.
Gotcha.
So,
Well, but other than that, the things that annoy me are like pokey people. I can't stand pokey people in a store.
what's pokey? What if pokey
people
means?
that drive slow, people that walk slow, people that stop in the middle of the aisle and you can't get around them because their buggy is 14 foot across the aisle and they just or that person that thinks that they have to get in the fast lane to do 10 miles below the speed limit when you're in a hurry, and that annoys me.
So that's a peeve.
That's a pet peeve.
Pokey people.
Big
slow people.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, that's you're entitled. That's why we're having this conversation, right? Find out.
I couldn't really come up with a whole lot of them.
Really?
I'm not a fan of that.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I think it's pretty good cigar.
Didn't have a lot of flavor. Just, I'm not a fan.
It's not like a Betty.
Well, no.
I mean, the ones that we really like, they have like a chocolate flavor to them. We got one in there. I think that's our New Year's Eve cigar. We will be doing a podcast New Year's Eve night to bring in the new year. And we've got a Betty in the humidor, ready to go.
Big fat Betty.
Yep. So we'll be having that for our New Year's Eve podcast. So make sure you guys tune into that.
Yes.
All right. So let me see.
All right, come on.
Pet peeves.
Lay it out there, man.
All right. So the first one I will say, and I'm just going to stick on the toilet paper thing right now, right? I've had this conversation with past bosses of mine, actually, because I'm not the only person. So when you go to change the toilet paper on the roll, you don't put it on the roll. You leave it on the counter instead of sitting on the roll.
Because it's thick.
But like the roll's empty. Why not just put it back on the roll?
We use the big fat toilet paper rolls. So whenever you put it in there, it's too thick that it tears just like two little squares off whenever you go, because it won't turn. So I use it down a little bit and then I put it on the roll.
I don't think so.
Yep.
No, because I've been in there and I wait like a little while and then I'm like, well, I'll put it on. Yeah. So that's one.
Sometimes I forget.
Oh, let's see the second one that I came up with. And I don't think this is just you. I think
just keep in mind when you're doing this that I make your food.
I think that this could just be women in general. So you have a tendency to overflow the trash can.
Oh.
And not just the kitchen trash can, but even your personal bathroom that's yours. Mm-hmm. The trash can it keeps growing and keeps growing. And instead of like tying it up and put it on, put a new bag in, you just it's like playing Jenga. You just try and stack the trash.
I try to get the maximum capacity out of the bag.
What about your own can in your bathroom? It doesn't have a bag. It's just a small can. Yeah. But it's mounted.
But it says it's like 3 quarts or something. It should hold 3 quarts of
I just don't know why we just don't like tie the bag up and be done and keep stacking stuff on the trash can.
Because the bag's not full and that's wasteful.
Maybe. But I mean, when you go try and put stuff away, then it like falls off and then you got to pick it up because it's on the floor. It's just a peeve.
Okay.
I got you. It's just a little peeve of mine.
What you got?
The last one I could come up with that was really like at the top of my list.
So it's only 3?
Well, those were at the top. So you're known to get up in the middle of the night quite often for whatever reason.
I don't sleep much.
Right? So you get up in the middle of the night, and then when you come back to bed, for some reason that I still can't figure out, you like to adjust a lot. So what happens is you get back in the bed and the covers come like up all the time. Like you fly them up in the air. So I've been there all night or however many hours till you get up and I'm nice and warm. And then you come in there and get back into bed and you flip the covers up. And then I get this rush of wind in there and I'm cold.
They're tucked up under you because you roll like a burrito at night.
Yeah, but I'm cold because you just can't get in the bed and slide under the covers. You have to like lift them up, situate. And that doesn't also include the 3 pillows that you sleep with to surround your body that all have to be readjusted every time you get back into bed. So it's not like you just get up and go to the bathroom, come back in the bed and go to sleep. it's like an event trying to get all these pillows back surrounded around your body. The cover's up, situated. It's like a 5-minute ordeal, at least.
It's not 5 minutes. You exaggerate.
All day it's 5 minutes. So it's just kind of like I'm ready to sleep, and then I wake up because like I get cold, and then you're moving around the bed so much I can't.
You ever think that I might have got cold because you're burritoed in the covers, and I have about 6 inches of covers left over that I'm trying to huddle up underneath?
I don't know.
I have to.
That could be true. Again, this is out of my. Listen, it's out of my hands. I'm asleep. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
You know, that's out of my hands. I don't know. I just don't understand.
All right. What else you got?
Process, but those were my 3.
Okay.
That's
it.
Those are like my So.
Oh, come on, go on down the list, son.
I can't think of. That's what came to my head. I can't think of a lot. Really, I would tell you. You know how I am. Now listen, I tell you like it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I might sometimes be like, hey, this might sting a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I've said that a few times. Listen, it's no different when you cook food,
mm-hmm.
right? If you cook food, I tell you straight up and down, hey, this is amazing. Like, it's great. This is a do-over. Let's do it again. Nice job. It's outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Best thing I've ever eaten. I've told you that many times. If it's okay, I'd say, it's all right.
Yeah.
It ain't all that.
Yeah.
But if I told you everything, then you'd make it again. And why do that? We have a very honest relationship with each other, and we tell it like it is.
That's right.
And that works for us. And I think that keeps us out of a lot of arguments and fights and stuff like that, because we just
deal with it up front.
Yeah, deal with it right now, up in a moment, and that's how it is. So
don't dwell on it. Don't pout about it.
Yeah, and I don't think. Well, there's one more. I think there's one more.
Come on.
It's not you. It's just how you're built, right? Like, I'm built a certain way. So like, you like no noise.
Mm.
You like peace and quiet and just to sit in dead silence. And I, on the other hand, cannot do that. Yeah. I have to have some kind of noise going. I don't know what they call that, but like, I cannot sit in dead silence. I have to have the radio going, the TV going, some kind of noise somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're in a room together, like when we get home from work and stuff, and you're sitting there and it's dead silence. I'm just like, okay, I can't. My mind's going 1,000 different ways right now,
mm-hmm.
and I need it.
That's why I need silence, because with ADHD, my mind is literally going 1,000 different directions. So it's like chaos in there. So all I hear is like, the Charlie Brown teacher?
Yes.
If you had 50 of those in one room.
The wah, yeah.
And every now and then screams and bangs and whistles. And then there's tinnitus. So then I have bells going off all the time in my ears. So
how do you fix that? Us. I mean, because you like dead silence and I don't. Like, I have to have some noise, or it drives me crazy to sit there.
Mm.
And it's just, I can't do it.
I don't know how to fix that.
Well, if anybody knows how to fix that, let me know. Because I don't feel like wearing headphones. Because if I put headphones in while you're in dead silence and I can't hear you, we can't have a conversation. Right? Then we're not like even like spending time together kind of thing. Because one's doing that and one's doing the other thing. I don't know. That is another peeve. But it's not your fault. I know it's because you have ADHD and like you have certain things. But I'm just like, whatever that is called, APHP. I don't know what it is.
APHP.
I don't know.
ADHD.
No, mine.
Oh, yours?
Were you? I don't know. Just coming up with something. I don't know what they call it, but
he just created a new disorder.
You can't, like, you have to have sound.
Yeah.
Now, when I sleep, it's changed, right? Because before I met you, I always fall asleep with the TV on.
Yeah, I know.
Put the sleep timer on like 60 because it helps me go to sleep. And then when we met, that stopped because, first of all, you didn't have a TV in your room at all.
No.
And
we don't have a TV in our room now.
Well, we do. We have a projector in our room. But we don't do that now. And I sleep pretty good, I would say.
Yeah.
But I like to have noise.
You're the only person I've ever known that could literally fall asleep and be snoring when your head hits the pillow.
Mm.
Just out, gone. And
it depends how tired I am, too. Sometimes I lay there for 15, 20 minutes. It just depends.
Maybe. But most of the time, you're gone, down, done, snoring, talking to the whales.
Maybe. I don't know. I sleep usually pretty sound.
Yeah. I don't.
No, you're up a lot.
Yeah.
But I'd say that's it. Those are the top that I had for you personally. Like, we've been together now for 4 years.
Almost
almost 5. But like that, yeah, that's not bad stuff. It's fixable.
God,
The
yeah.
trash, the toilet paper is totally fixable.
Yeah, now we'll always
The bed thing, I don't
pile
think ever will
no,
happen
that'll never
because
happen.
that's what you
Neither
do.
will the trash or the toilet paper.
Well, that it might.
I don't
Mm.
think so. If you have any suggestions, feel free to put them in the comments.
Yeah, please. I'm waiting for someone to put in the comments about that toilet paper because everybody knows it goes under the roll, not over the top of the roll.
Yeah.
We will see in the comments what everybody has to say. So please, yes, leave a comment, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you put it. I'm curious to find out who says what.
Yeah.
All right, other pet peeves. I have a lot probably. But I'm trying to get better. I think the pokey thing that you said is kind of like that, but I used to be a lot worse than I am now, right? Like I've learned patience. The good Lord has taught me patience, and I'm learning. So I do have more patience than I used to. It's been really bad.
I still don't.
Really, really bad stuff. For me, I think one of my biggest pet peeves during the daytime is when I go somewhere. So, for instance, to give you a little background on this, when we leave and go to work, we usually leave at the same time. And we stop somewhere, usually a gas station, right, to get a drink, a snack, take to work, anything like that. We always go usually to the same gas station. It's on the way to work, not real busy, not a lot of traffic in there. But what burns my
biscuits
stuff is going in there, and I like to get a soda, like a fountain soda. Coke Zero is always what I get every time I go in there. And something doesn't work. It bothers me so bad. Like they got these little syrups you can add. You've seen them. You can add like cherry or vanilla. It never works. And I tell the lady there, and she's like, "Well, the owners won't pay for it." But then you'll go and sometimes try and get Diet Pepsi, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work, or it's putting out too much whatever, not enough syrup. Why do things not work? Like I'm paying customer, it should work when I come in there. I went to the gas pump at the same place 2 weeks ago. You were off, I think. And I tried to scan my card or tap, whatever it is, and it said, "Oh, it was an error." I walked in, I said, "What's wrong with the pumps?" Oh, she's like, "Somebody has to come back out and reprogram them." I'm like, "They're brand new, like you." And I get it, like, but it just irks me. It's supposed to work. If it doesn't work, pay somebody to come fix it. If the soda machine's out, pay somebody to come fix it, or just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Don't have something in there that doesn't do its job. That bothers me to no end. And we're talking about like $1.20 soda, but it will wreck my whole day.
I know if he doesn't have his drink in the morning.
To not get it the way I want it. Like I'm just saying, if you went anywhere, if you go to a McDonald's, a Starbucks, anywhere you go, right?
And the ice cream machine.
And you order something, yeah, then you never get ice cream at McDonald's. It's always broke. But you order something, don't you expect to get it the way you want? It's like ordering a pizza, and you say you want this, this, and this on it, and then it shows up, and it's not even what you ordered. Like once you say something, like, wait a minute, that's not what I paid for. Listen, I work hard for my money, and I want to make sure I get my money's worth.
Yeah, well, most people would just say go to another gas station.
Okay.
But in your defense, we did try that. We went to several different gas stations.
Yeah, I've been to different gas stations. But
all of their machines were broken.
But they all have something, right? There's a problem.
The ice machine was broken at one.
Didn't have any ice.
The flavor was broken at one. The soda was broken at one.
Yeah, that's one of my pet peeves.
And these are like national chains, too.
Yeah, they're not real tiny gas stations. These are big name gas stations, right? And for something not to work bothers me. I just want to know that what I pay for it, I'm going in to get it, and it's running, it's working.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, fix it. Huge, huge pet peeve of mine.
So what's your other ones for other people, not me?
Other people.
Or anybody else. What's your other pet peeves?
Well,
I can't believe.
I have a few. I don't
know that they're really pet peeves, but I don't like rude people or disrespectful people for no reason. People are just.
Yeah, I don't like anybody being rude.
I don't like that at all. And I definitely don't like disrespect. I definitely don't like seeing kids being disrespectful. I was standing out front today on the sidewalk, and this man and like 3, probably 8 years old and younger kids, he was putting him in the back seat. Of course, it brought my attention because he was like dropping F-bombs and
The dad.
yelling at them in the back seat. And I was like,
Mm.
whoa, wait a second. So I stopped
Whoa.
to watch for a minute
Of
just
course
to
you
kind of
did.
make sure nothing got out of hand. And then I understood why he was a little frustrated. Of course, he's kind of going overboard, but these kids were, I mean, the youngest one was in a booster seat, so he had to have been 4-ish.
Right.
And then it was like 5 or 6, and then 7, maybe 7. And these kids were like, get your head out of the back seat. And if you would get your fat head, and he talking to their
dad.
And I was like,
adult.
well, I understand why your kids are disrespectful because you're speaking to them disrespectfully, but what happened to spankings? What happened to kids getting disciplined? Because there was no discipline going on there, was there? There wasn't a, hey, don't do that. There wasn't a, you're going to get grounded or nothing like that. There was just back and forth, cussing and yelling and hollering at each other. And these kids are tiny.
Right.
And like the one in the booster seat was dropping F-bombs. And I was like, what is going on here? I just I had to like turn around, and I heard one of the kids go, everybody's staring at us. And he was like, yeah, you know why? And I was like, okay, I quit. I just walked back inside. I was like,
I'm all done.
I'm done.
Done.
Can't do it.
You need to move your mic down a little bit, I think. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. That annoys me too. I don't like disrespectful people either. I don't like people that are rude. I mean, that's just a ghost. I guess it's a pet peeve, but that's just us in general, I think, right? But
yeah.
I've gotten over the slowness a little bit, right? I listened to a cousin of mine the other day talking about some stuff, and I 100% can relate because I used to be really bad. Okay, so it was about Walmart. Right. And they're talking about Walmart. Everybody can relate to this. You go into Walmart, there's 50 registers at Walmart, right? It could be a Saturday afternoon at 2:00, mad rush hour, and there's 2 registers open. Mm-hmm. And the rest of them are all self-checkouts now. Mm-hmm. So why do you have 50 registers and you don't man them at all?
You never.
On the busiest day of the week, right? Anytime you go to Walmart, it's how it is. So it's frustrating because you're waiting in line, and the self-checkout, you know how that is. Something doesn't scan. You got to raise your hand and wait for this person to come help you. And that's a problem. You got to have some major... I don't even go to Walmart. I don't even go there anymore.
He won't even go in.
I won't even go into one anymore because the last time I was in one, I think we were in Virginia.
Yes.
And I had to do a return. And I was in that line. I'm telling you, I know I was in it all for an hour.
Yeah.
At least an hour in line.
In there, yeah.
It was all the way down the side of the Walmart. I was like, and it wasn't like a holiday.
No.
It was a regular day. I'm like, why?
Well, because there's only one person back there.
So I won't go there no more. Why put myself in that situation? I know what it's going to do to me. I know I'm going to get upset, so I just let him go. I don't put myself in situations that I know, number one, I can't get out of. Right. And number two, that I know is going to upset me. Yeah. Just don't go, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like the soda thing. I know I'm going to go there tomorrow or the next day. It's still not going to work.
Yeah, we'll go there tomorrow.
But that's just how it is. I mean, so yeah, that doesn't bother me anymore. I think people being that way. What really, really bothers me, really gets me, is when people say they're going to do something and they don't do it.
Yes.
That bothers me. I was always raised by my parents. I was raised your integrity was your integrity, right? And that's all you had. And that was it. So if you tell me you're going to do something,
you either
do it or at least follow up. So if you said, hey, I'm going to call you at 8:00 tonight, right? If you can't, that's fine. At least shoot a message and be like, hey, I know I was going to call you 8:00. I can't make it.
Don't just leave it hanging.
No problem. But it hits 8:30, then it hits 8:45, then 9:00, and it's no phone call. That bothers me. You set a meeting up with me and say, hey, we have a Zoom meeting and we have this is the time. And you don't make it on time and you don't notify me that you needed to reschedule, we're going to have a problem.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how that changed, because years ago I don't think it was like that. I think now people get so busy, they just don't care. They're like, well, just whatever. But I think that just says something about your character when you don't do something that you said you were going to do. If you tell me you're going to do something, I just expect you to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And now listen, I know, okay, hold on, because I know I'm going to hear this. I know when I was younger, I didn't do that. How many times did your parents go and say, clean your room?
But as an adult,
and you're like, oh, I'll do it. And then I didn't do it. And then mom get upset and trash my room. That's 100% true. But I was a kid. But I mean, now that I was an adult, I had more respect, I think, for people.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't do that as an adult. I'm not saying kids are going to be kids. Teenagers are going to be teenagers. I can't get any of my kids to respond half the time. They're too busy playing video games.
Oh, yeah.
Or they forgot, or they were asleep, or their phone broke, or who knows
whatever.
what it was.
Yeah.
But they're still, well, one of them's a teenager, one of them's a grown adult.
Not a teenager.
Not a teenager. But, you know, I guess I get some of that. But I think I'm talking about grown adults. You're past your 30s, 40s, 50s. Listen, if you tell somebody you're going to do something, you have to do it.
Either do it or
tell them.
Yeah, tell them.
Hey, something came up, I can't do it.
Yeah.
You don't make
No big
plans.
deal.
You don't make schedules that you can't hold, right?
Yeah, I mean, things always happen. You gotta, roll with the punches, but at least give somebody a little heads up.
Yeah, give somebody some notice. I mean, that is like, it bothers me to know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like lose sleep over anything, but it just bugs me.
Well, it makes you think, well, okay, so the next time, well, hey, we're going to go do this, or hey, we got this meeting, blah, blah, blah. Do we really?
Right. Or I think it makes you feel less important.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not important enough to you for you to actually follow through with what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I was, you would put me at the top of the list and be like, hey, I know I told this guy this, and this, and you don't do it. So, yeah, that's one. It really, it gets me pretty good. Yep, that one gets me pretty good, I would say. Not like a ton of other pet peeves. I don't think that I have them say pet peeves.
I don't really. I mean, mostly it's about character, and I think the way you act towards people and the way you carry yourself says a whole lot. And the way you, I don't know, I guess the way you raise your kids to treat other people too.
Well, that's true too, where they learn it from, right?
Yeah.
So,
just like that guy. His kids are going to grow up and have no respect for him because he's shown no respect for them.
Yeah. Well, they say that all that stuff, discipline, it all starts from home. I mean, you've seen that in law enforcement, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You can tell the kids that are like getting the right stuff at home or the ones that, just kind of get the run of the house.
That they're like, I'll be seeing you in a few years.
Yeah, like you kind of know, like they just don't have that discipline at home that they need to.
Right.
So
that's sad, though.
Yeah.
The world has changed so much in the last, 15 years?
Oh, I would say at least. Yeah,
I hate to think of I hate to think of the world that we're leaving for our kids and their kids is the generation that is. Well, yeah, our kids and their kids. It's the generations that's going to be running things by the time we're senior citizens. So it's going to be a sad world.
Yeah, I think it is. I think 15 years ago and then 10 years ago and then 2 years ago, like it just doesn't get any better. Everything's just going right down the tubes. And listen, we promised when we started this we weren't getting into politics. So I'm not going to get into politics because we said we weren't going to do that because it's a rabbit hole that it's just going to circle and circle and circle. And I'm just not going to go through politics. But I think no matter
politically motivated.
They are, but
law enforcement is politically motivated. I don't care if it's a sheriff's office or a police department. The police department is run by politics because of the mayor's office and all that stuff. And the sheriff's office is run by politics because they're elected officials. So
yeah, I mean, I get that. Here's how I feel. It don't matter who's in there. It's all garbage. People make promises. They don't keep up with them.
Mm-hmm.
They say things just to get in there. And then, now here we sit and like things are still high. Gas is still high.
Jeez.
Groceries are outrageous. Like, listen, man,
How does gas go up 10 cents in an afternoon?
No.
In an afternoon.
Yeah.
This morning, it was like, I think it was like $2.63.
Yeah. Now we're in Florida, by the way.
But this afternoon it was $2.79. How does it jump that much in a day?
Yeah, you wouldn't think oil prices jump that much, but maybe they do. I don't know. Not in the oil business, but I don't know. I just think like there's a lot of people there holding the puppet strings.
Yeah.
Right? and they'll maneuver them any way they want to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think to your point, 100% continues to get worse, and I wish it would turn around. But you know me, and that my feeling is 100%. The only man that can fix that
That's right.
is the man upstairs.
Well,
he's always going to fix this and get it right because everybody else is in it for other reasons. That's all politically motivated. Everybody wants to make money off of something. You know, it's something always.
Yeah, always. It's not all about the mighty dollar.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be about it, but it is.
Yeah, I don't really have any other pet peeves though. I mean, I'm sure there's things that people do that I hate asking somebody something and then they repeat the question back to me.
I do that a lot.
I know.
I do that quite often.
But we do that because that's our background.
Right. Yeah.
Investigators, that's an investigator's tool. That's how you
get more information.
Yeah. That's how you interrogate somebody or you question somebody.
Yeah.
You get more information that way. But I hate it being done to me because I'm not being interrogated. I'm having a conversation.
Or is she? Maybe.
Anyway.
All right. Well, all right. Let's do some scenarios. So, what's your pet peeve in a movie theater? Think about times you've been to the movies, right? And like, I know people have had this. You're in the movies and you're sitting there, and the couple down below you or the kids down below you are yapping back and forth.
Well, that's where my ADHD kicks in because I can't focus on anything.
Right.
So if I can focus on the movie without any distractions, I'm good.
Yeah.
But I have enough distractions going on in my own head that I don't need them outside. So
what do you do?
Usually just like get up and go to the bathroom or walk around or something. I can't pay attention to it.
Would you say something?
I would probably throw popcorn at them.
Popcorn at them. I would definitely say something. I've been there. And like you have to tell them, like, look, man, trying to watch the movie, could you please quiet down? Not like aggressive or anything like that, but just, hey, I paid for the movie too. Just quiet down.
I just did the school teacher shh.
I would give the mom shh.
I mean, you can't smack them in the back of the head with a spoon.
You know?
It's just not acceptable.
All right. Well, that's the scenario I thought of. The second one is when you're at a meal, right? Think about times
screaming kid across the table.
Not screaming kid so much because it's kind of the same scenario as the movie. But you're ordering dinner. You go out to, I don't care, Texas Roadhouse, Outback, wherever you want to pick it, right? And you go sit down, you order your meal. And it's a time thing. How long have you sat there, right? And you're like, how long does it take to make a steak? Or how, you've never done that and you sit there and you're like,
oh yeah,
what's taking so long?
Well, you know me. I will say something to you so that you can say something to people.
Like, people have that have to happen at restaurants and you wonder like,
I'm not going to say anything because I know they'll spit in your food.
And then the poor thing is usually it's on the waitress because she comes back and then the people are usually like, well, why is my meal not here? What's taking so? And it's not probably her fault. It's probably the cooks or whoever's in the back, right?
Well, I can 100% promise you that they've spit in your food if you complain. I would just rather get up and leave.
Really?
If you've been sitting there for an hour and they're not like super busy and they're just like screwing off or something, I would leave because you complain. I don't care if it's a polite complaint. It's not going to go polite back to the person that's making your food. And I promise you, I've worked in food services.
You think they're doing dirty stuff back there?
It either gets dropped on the floor and put back on the plate, or they spit on it.
I know I've complained a few times. There's no doubt about.
I've worked in very, very, very high end places, and I have seen things just nope.
Not gonna complain.
Not gonna complain. I've complained one time because like in food service there's an etiquette when you bring someone's food out to them. When you serve their food, you don't put your fingers in their plate or in their bowl. Right. You hold it from underneath where your finger is not touching the top surface.
Yeah.
Well, we went, I think it was Longhorn. Remember the guy that had blood on his finger and served my salad?
No, I don't remember that.
It was right when we first started dating. I know it was Longhorn, and I haven't been to Longhorn with any other
No,
person.
I don't remember that, but I'm sure we said something.
Yeah, you did. I did.
Oh, I did. Wow.
Because it was a bowl of salad. Salad doesn't have meat in it.
Yeah.
It didn't have blood, but there's blood running down into my salad. And he set the thing down and left. And I was like, ah. And I looked at you and I was like,
yeah, I think I do remember that now.
Yeah.
I kind of do.
I was like, oh, I can't eat that. And I was just kind of looking at it. Well, the manager walked by and you were like, sorry, sorry. And you showed him. And I was like, it's okay. I just won't eat it. It's okay. He goes, no. Let me get you another one. I was like, oh, God, no.
What are they going to do right now?
Please don't. I mean, I don't know how bad you can mess up a salad, but you could probably
They could probably do some stuff to it.
Is that really ranch?
Right.
I don't know.
What's in there?
I don't know. But yeah, they brought me another salad and I didn't
That's
eat
funny.
it. I didn't eat it either.
Well, I just think about scenarios, and those are definitely relatable scenarios, right?
Yeah.
That people have been in, and it can be a pet peeve, right? Those are just things. So I try to come up with some of those.
Knowing the proper etiquette, I guess you expect everybody to use it, and when they don't, you're like,
You do, but yeah, I don't know. I just think for us, the purpose of tonight was confessions and kind of confessing what's your pet peeves, what bugs you about the other person or people in general.
Well, you don't really do a lot that bugs me though. So
listen, everything we talked about tonight is relatable. I promise you.
Oh yeah.
Everybody watching this is going to say the same thing. They've been to the toilet paper, the garbage. I'm sure it's all the same thing. Yeah. Restaurants, movies, people poking slow drivers, right? All this kind of stuff.
Oh, and I really hate people being in my bubble. Like,
being in your what?
I hate. I guess that's why I don't do well in like crowds.
Oh, your bubble.
Yeah, my bubble. I don't like people being close to me, like brushing up against me or something. Maybe it's a police thing.
Probably.
I've always had weapons on my hips,
so
I don't like people getting close to me. But yeah, I could walk through a store or something and people get really close to me or bump up against me or brush up against me. I'm like, got to go. It's got to go.
Don't get in my bubble.
Gotta go. Don't get in my bubble. You're too close. Or when people start talking to you in law enforcement, it's always been, you make
distance.
You make distance between people. So they'll start step up and start talking to me, and I'll kind of take a step back and kind of, you think, most people can read that and go, oh, hey, okay, I'm just going to talk to you from here. And then they step closer, and I'm like, okay, now I'm going to have to push you back a little bit. You stay there, and we'll talk from over here. Yeah, call me.
Right.
Just
keep your distance away.
Your distance. Yeah.
Wow, that's funny. Yeah, I can't think of anything else I got pet peeves on, or that bothers me that we haven't already covered. Yeah, I think that's about it. But we will be doing a New Year's Eve podcast. And what's that one going to be about?
That's New Year's resolutions.
Is it?
Yeah. It's got to be. It's New Year's.
Well, I think it's a couple things, right?
It can't be the go on a diet, work out.
I think the New Year's Eve will be different, right? Because we had some plans of making some food that night. We'll have special cigar that's already in here.
Kind of our date night.
Right? We have special cigar. We'll get something to drink. We'll bring in the new year. And then maybe miss a little bit about 2025. What was good, what was bad, maybe in 2025. And then kind of what we'd like to see future 2026 for us, channel.
I would like to see
maybe just some personal resolutions, or just maybe where we see us in 2026, or we'd like to see us, I guess, right? God's the only one that knows where we're going to be. But,
That's right.
But at least we could, we'll kind of talk about that, I think, and then really we want to see the channel grow, and then always reading comments to see, because still waiting for some people to leave some comments on what they would like to cover too. Yeah. We come up with all this stuff on our own. Like I said, it's unedited. We don't clickbait any of this or anything like that. Like it is what it is, right? That's why we do it.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be interesting just to get some other topics, and we have our subscribers say, hey, listen, we'd like you guys to talk about this, or we would like to talk. We did a Q&A already, so they can go back and watch the Q&A if they're new to the channel. and see kind of about us, right? We did the interviews, so we'll probably hold off on that for a while. But I think it'd be nice for people to say, "Hey, why don't you guys talk about this?" Right? Whether it be something on marriage, dating, relationships,
Right.
faith. We talked about, like, it could be anything. We can talk about anything.
Right.
It don't matter what it is. With our experience between the two of us, we can definitely have a conversation about anything. And I don't think this will ever turn into a debate. Like, we don't really debate anything. We
No.
usually have the same opinions typically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it'd be cool if you guys can do that in the comments anywhere. Leave some ideas, like what you think, you'd like to see covered. And of course, we'll always cover top news, right?
Yes.
We talked about that. Like, we covered the Michigan scandal.
Yeah,
So,
and there's that is like dead silent. There's nothing
on Sharon, no more.
Nope.
Except that they hired a new football coach.
Yeah.
That's been announced.
They did get a new coach.
That we got a new football coach
Utah.
in Michigan. But like, anytime there's top news coming up, we'll bring that up. We'll definitely cover that and have some conversations around.
Oh, we didn't cover the top news in our neighborhood. We've had now in 3 months.
Oh, here. Okay.
Yeah, we've now had 5 shootings. We've had 2 houses explode and 5 shootings.
I don't know if they really exploded.
One of them
It was a
did.
fire.
There was an explosion in the house, and then the other one caught fire. I don't know how.
Christmas Day or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lost the house completely. But the 5 shootings, the last one was 2 nights ago.
Possibly.
2 nights ago, and they there were 2 people shot. I don't think anybody was killed, but it was at 2 different houses, so it's probably as much as the partying that goes on out here. There's just like, I think every night is a new excuse to have a bonfire and a party, and
people doing too much drinking. I'm sure.
Probably
get intoxicated. Listen, and like I said before, I think you deal with that anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't care where you live. I don't care what state you're in. I don't care what city you're in. Everybody has crime. You can pull it up on the map. You go, my city doesn't have any crime.
Yes, it does.
You're a liar. I promise you.
Absolutely does.
Go pull it up on police calls, and you'll see where everybody's at.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you just didn't hear about it, right? Or you don't follow the right channel to find out what's going on in your neighborhood. But,
it happens.
It happens everywhere. Again, we keep the same philosophy. Mind your own business. Stay out of everybody's business, right? Don't be the aggressor. Just stay at your own place until somebody comes up. And then once they get in your property or something, then you defend your own stuff. But until then, listen, we don't mess with nobody.
That dad was acquitted of manslaughter charges because he, what did he do? Someone kidnapped his daughter, and he tracked the guy and found him. And the guy was charged. I don't remember if he shot him or just beat the dog mess out of him. But because the guy was charged with kidnapping and sexual assault and all this stuff. I think his daughter was pretty young.
I didn't hear anything about that. Where is that?
I couldn't tell you.
Don't know.
I couldn't tell you.
Huh. Well, yeah, I didn't know. Yeah,
there's been a lot, but nothing like, top
top news.
Lately.
Like, we cover some stuff that I think if it's huge on the news, people are talking about it, I think like we'll definitely weigh in on that stuff. I do
want to get a picture or a video of some iguanas falling out of the tree.
That's coming next week.
Or
this week. It's supposed to get really cold.
Yeah. Like
we're supposed to go down into the 40s, and for those of you that don't know, in Florida, we talked about this.
First episode.
Our first episode, I think, that we did. So the iguanas here in Florida, they freeze, literally like a statue. Like, they were falling out of trees. You walk by like on the sidewalk or the ground, and they're just laying there. And people think they're dead. They're not dead. It's just that it's got so cold that it has.
They go into some kind of like hibernation.
Yeah, like a shock. And like it's hibernate. Like it shocked their body. They don't move. They just sit wherever they landed, and they stay there until the temperature gets warm enough.
Which will probably be like the next day.
And then they'll move around again. Last time, people were taking photos, and it was all over Facebook. It was everywhere of people putting iguanas on there, like in their driveway. They were just falling out of trees all over the place. One was like stuck on a limb upside down or something. They just can't move. But they're not dead. They just have to wait till it heats up. And we're supposed to get in the 40s.
Yeah.
I think this week here, which is like super rare.
Central Florida is supposed to get snow.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, here I
We're
think we're
not-
just supposed to get some low temperature, maybe 40, 45, but that's too cold
Yeah, we're on the West Coast, so we're not going to get
for the iguanas.
No.
They'll lock up out there. So
I've got
if
to
we
get a
see any
video.
of that, I promise I will get some pictures of them and we will post it. We'll post it on Facebook and then
Yeah.
maybe use it as a thumbnail
Yeah.
on one of our videos or something if we see it.
If we see
Because
it.
it's pretty weird. If you haven't experienced that and you see it.
I've only seen one. He was like 4 or 5 foot long, huge iguana in the middle
Yeah.
of the median on the main road down here. And that's the only one I've seen. I have yet to see an alligator, and I'm
No alligators yet.
so disappointed.
No alligators yet. You did thought you saw a panther this morning.
There's this really big cat that is like a light brown color. He's got like brown feet and he's got like tips on his ears, like dark tips on his ears. And I'm sorry, not brown feet, black feet. But he's really tall. I mean, he's like that tall.
Is he that tall?
Yes. Somewhere around there. He's pretty tall. Well, and he just I got him on a ring camera today. Just walked across our front porch and down our sidewalk and stopped and looked at the camera like, shit. I was like, what?
Right.
And the dogs were sitting at the door and they didn't bark at him.
No. I know it was him.
He was so big.
Could have been her.
Could have been a bobcat.
It wasn't a bobcat. It was a cat, and the cat was maybe about like this.
He was not.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do.
I swear.
Tomorrow.
I swear it was huge.
Tomorrow,
Was
I'm gonna post a picture of that cat on Facebook on our Facebook page, and you guys see how big that cat was. I have a photo of it. I will put it on Facebook.
And he didn't have a furry tail. He had a skinny long tail.
And I'm gonna add it to the end of the video as well when we post on YouTube. It'll be the ending to this cat at the very end. And
it was a young panther.
Know what it is. I don't think it was a panther. It was a cat.
I think it's a panther.
I
think it was a young panther.
I think it's just a neighborhood cat that.
I don't think so.
Was just different.
I've seen the neighborhood cat. He's a fat boy. He sits on our doormat. Yes. There's a gray one and an orange one, and a black cat.
I've seen the black one out there, but I haven't seen the gray one.
I have not seen this cat before. The orange
I've seen that cat.
I don't think you have.
I have the one. I guarantee you, I've seen it because I run the video back on your ring camera. You can go back and see any video that were captured. I go back and I've seen. There's no vehicle. There's no person. So something set it off, and it's that cat. Same one that you saw this morning.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna put it on Facebook. I'm gonna put a picture of it on there tomorrow.
It's a panther.
It's not. It's a
baby panther.
It's like
It's like maybe 6 months old.
Neighborhood cat. I'm pretty sure. All right. So for those of you who don't know, we're on Facebook Live, so we're gonna say it because we've already covered on YouTube. All the links will be in the description on the YouTube video. You can follow us on Facebook. You can follow on YouTube, and now you can follow us on Patreon. So we have our Patreon account. Link will be in the description, and also our Buy Me a Coffee link is in the description.
Only because they didn't have a Buy Me a Cigar.
There's no such thing. So Buy Me a Coffee doesn't mean coffee. For those of you that have followed YouTube people, you know what that is. You can click on the link. It takes you to the person's page, and you guys can donate and sponsor if you want to. So you could donate $5 to the site, and then YouTubers, they use it for their page, right? Whether they buy equipment or like for us, we would buy cigars and then talk about them on the podcast. So buymeacoffee.com. The link will be in the description. You guys can click on that and take you right there.
And if you have a small business out in our area and you want to get a little bit of push out there, just drop us your information. We'd love to check it out and give you a little boost.
A little boost. Yeah. I always want to help small businesses. We had a small business, so we kind of know how that is. It's tough to be a small business, especially today. So we always want to help out where we can. And then, I always ask everybody, please, if you can, like the videos on YouTube, subscribe. It helps the channel a ton. Again, we're still in the process of this podcast. We've only had about, 6? Maybe 6 videos up right now.
We're pretty consistently doing 2 a week.
Yes, we've been consistent usually on Wednesdays and Sundays, right? Are our podcast days. So we hold consistent to that, and we continually will do so. But things are changing, right? We've had a couple background changes. Things will change up. It all requires money. We're not sponsored by anybody.
No.
This is all us getting our own stuff to kind of run these podcasts. So of course it'll change over time. Eventually we'll have the pro setup, right?
Yeah.
Like the pros have with the screw-in mics on the table and all that kind of stuff. We'll have all that on there. But other than that, guys, that's all we have for tonight. Just wanted to come on, get a video out. Please stay tuned for the New Year's Eve one. It will be a good one. It probably will go a little longer, I would imagine. Yeah. We'll probably stay on that one for at least an hour because we're going to try and ring in the new year on the actual podcast. So we'll be on that one probably for a little bit longer. So make sure you guys join in. Thank you. We appreciate you. See you on the next one.
Bye, guys.